Hey, Redeeming Grace Church family and friends, Pastor Josh here. We are overdue for an update, especially as school ends and the summer hits. There's a number of things that I want to let you know about, ask you to put on your calendar, and consider being involved in. The first is to let you know that this coming Sunday, Memorial Day weekend, we will move our service from 10:30 to 10 a.m. Setup is still at 8 o'clock. We always need help with setup, especially in the summertime, especially with shorter time between setup and service. So setup is still at 8 o'clock. We'll do an informal prayer time, no classes, at 9:30, and then worship at 10. So just mark your calendars and just plan your Sundays accordingly. Also, we've put 3 church picnics on the calendar. The first is going to be June 9th, right after church, outside the Journey Museum, just in the grassy area there at the picnic tables. We'll enjoy some fellowship there. That'll be potluck style, so whatever you bring in terms of games and food, that's what we have to work with. So consider that and plan for that. The second one will be July 14th, and that will be out at Dennis and Loretta Brown, my parents' house, out on Green Valley Drive out in the valley. They have a beautiful place that would accommodate us very well. They'd love to host us, so that's July 14th after church. And then August 4th, we're going to be at Canyon Lake Park. So lots of opportunities for us to fellowship together. We'll have more details as we get closer, but mark your calendars. June 9th, July 14th, August 4th for church picnic and fellowship. Also, Wednesday night ladies group is going to move to Monday nights for the summer. Still 6:30, still here at the ministry center, still working through the same book, but we'll be moving times for the summer, moving dates, moving days of the week. That's what I mean, to Mondays. And so if you so just make note of that if you're part of that group. If you're not part of that group, you can still join, even though they've already started the book. You can still join. It'll work out just fine. And so just take note of that. Also, I've got I haven't been able to lead a men's group in quite a while. Just the way life has gone, it's been hard for me to find a day that's consistent. So I'm going to make up for lost time this summer by starting 2 groups. One is going to be on Thursday mornings at 6 a.m. starting next Thursday, May 30th. And we're going to meet at Gizzy's Coffee, which is up on North Street and like the corner of Campbell. There's sort of a little like strip mall thing. Gizzy's Coffee is right there. It's a really nice coffee shop. It's quiet. I think it'll be a great place to meet. And what I'd like to do is work through the book of Genesis. I know we preached through Genesis a couple years ago, but we forgot most of it. And man, it is still so relevant and so foundational. And it's something that both a new believer and a very mature believer will get so much out of. We just can't understand the world, the gospel, the promises of God, the human condition without Genesis. And so that's the plan. Starting next week, May 30th, Thursday morning, 6 a.m. Got to get up early before work. And we'll read the Bible together. We'll pray for each other. We'll hold each other accountable and just nourish each other's souls with the word and prayer. And so that's going to start next week. And then another group that I've thought about for a long time, I'm just going to pull the trigger and do it. It won't start till June 24th. It'll be Monday evenings, the same time as the ladies group. It's going to happen in my house because I'm going to watch kids so that Bree can do the ladies group. But I think I can still redeem that time. And what I'd like to do is actually just read through church history. And just kind of a guided tour through key documents starting in the 1st, 2nd centuries and just working our way through who are the key individuals, key writings, creeds, things both good and bad that have influenced where we are today. So I know some of you are super interested in that. I love that. I've consulted with my friend Jamin Eben, who's getting his PhD in historical theology. He travels around the world with Teaching Truth International, training pastors, and I just picked his brain on this going, hey, if I was to start a group like this, what would be your top 10? What would be your list of things that we definitely would want to read and discuss together? And he's like, I love this. You're speaking my language. And we just put our brains together. And I've got a very robust list of great things that we could read, excerpts from certain things, just all kinds of cool stuff. And so if some of you are interested in that, plan on Monday evenings at 6:30 to come join me at my house. We'll sit on my porch or at my deck or on the fire pit or whatever. And we'll just walk through some just key things throughout church history, key documents, key people. And I'm really excited about it. It'll be fun. And so that won't start. My Mondays don't really free up until the end of June. So just plan on that starting then. I think that I don't have anything really to update on the facility. It's still in play. We're really close. I think I'll have more to share here soon. But until some things play out, I want to use discretion. And also, it's going to be our members that are going to be the first to hear information and make decisions on. But I'm very optimistic about where we are and the possibility of making a move. I think if that door really does fully open and it really is something that we have a decision to make on, I'm going to push hard that we do it because I think it's going to be good for us. But I don't have much to share on that. So just keep praying for that. And keep praying that the Lord would strengthen our church over the course of the summer as people are in and out a lot. Pray that God would bring new families that would come and strengthen our church, people that we could minister to, that we could increase our capacity. I certainly feel my limitations as a pastor. My limitations are affecting the church. The church is limited in very similar ways because of my limitations. Just pray that God would give us folks and would raise up folks from within that would just increase our capacity to do ministry and to glorify God and enjoy Him together. So pray for that. And I love you. I hope that you'll jump in on these kinds of things. And I'll see you on Sunday for worship at 10 a.m. All right.